I was dead on the scene. They had to cut me out the vehicle. They said that I had a year left, so that's why Lit was like, "Oh hell no, I'm going. I'm finna go get Yizreal. Get Yizreal.
He's back. Let me let him up. There we go. There we go. There we go.
That's right, he is back. Let me reintroduce House of Healing's own Master Herbalist Yahuda Yizreal, letting his light so shine before men so they can see his good works, and the Father in heaven can be glorified. Check it out.
Peace, love, light, house of healer family. We are here with the sister. Want to introduce yourself?
I am Leah.
I just got a little excited because I love hearing testimonials. Love hearing testimony. I love hearing our people getting healed. So let me know if you're in the comments, Unraveler.
But of course.
Where did she go?
He is a soon
All right. So y'all cool?
yours, sis.
Yep,
Y'all good? You good? That's how you want to be? Because this is gonna be on YouTube.
it's cool.
All right. We got some real good news for y'all. I'm gonna let Leah take it on board. What you got for us, Leah?
So, getting chilled. So I was on a live. I had just got the news about okay, so I have cancer and I have a brain tumor. And I was expressing that to live, and Lit took it upon himself to reach out to Yizreal, right?
Right.
And he came back to me like, hey, hit him up and talk to him. And Yizreal, real deal, like sent me like so much stuff, right? It's so much stuff. And I was real deal about to like save up my money, go all the way to Africa just to be healed by Dr. Sabi's first wife. But I didn't even have to do that because of Yizreal. Like because of his knowledge and, you know, his resources and what he knows, you know, and where living healthy is expensive is shit because it's not the normal cheap way that society gives you. You know, it real deal helped me so far, the things that I'm able to get. And as far as like even the shower head thing, like for my brain, like it's completely better. I'm not getting out the shower with a fucking headache, you know. So like things are working as they should. They said that I had a year left, so that's why Lit was like, "Oh hell no, I'm going. I'm finna go get Yizreal. Like this, there's no way."
But that's me. You're gonna make me cry.
Yeah, so I was like, you know, that's crazy. And I'm sorry, y'all. Give me 1 second. Um, and I appreciate him because I needed it. You know.
Carry each other's burdens, and so you will fulfill the law of Christ.
I love you, my sister. I'm very glad that you was able to find this information, this knowledge. And how have you been feeling since you've been applying, you know, some of his herbalistic ways into your everyday routine?
So I feel better. So where I would feel like okay, so some days like like the tumor would have me feeling tired. So sometimes like I'll be tired, like days I'll be like dead ass tired, don't want to get up, don't want to move, like that, depression, whatever, what have you. Now I can get up and go out. There were days I can't find my way home trying to like work and stuff, like my mind will go blank. Um, because I suffer from a severe brain injury due to my wreck. So that's different now. I can actually go outside. My anxiety isn't as bad as it used to be. Like it used to be bad where I can't go outside. So now I can go outside and at least try. You know what I'm saying? It's progressing as I like it. This was like a month ago. I met him a month ago, something like that, like a month and some change ago or something like that. And now we're here. And I finally got to see him.
That's what's
But
up.
I'm
So
glad I
within
can
this
like
within
push
this
that
month,
forward because
within this month,
definitely.
so within this month, you have seen some amazing results. The headaches are slightly going away. You're able to now go back outside, so you can get your reflexology. You can start grounding. You can start seeing the beautiful essence of the sun that provides us with vitamin D3 and vitamin B.
Like it's worked tremendously, as in like for my energy, for my headaches, my memory. I don't know because I still have to work on that. Like, but I'm gonna say that with my memory, like instead of like, okay, so like we're having a conversation right now, my mind could go blank, and it hasn't yet. But it's been like that. Like anybody I talk to, like it's not as bad as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, um, and I don't know what exactly is doing that because I didn't tell you about that part, so I don't
Mhm.
know what exactly
So,
that.
so, so anything dealing with memory recall is going to be. I'm gonna give the herbs first. You got ginkgo leaf, you got gotu kola, you got white oak bark, which is good for your nervous system, lymphatic system.
Each of the herbs that Master Yehuda just mentioned comprise the ingredients of our endocrine brain nerve adrenal gland tea, which can be found in the Herbal Remedies Department of House of Healing, LLC. Why are these 4 areas of the body important?
System and gut, because we know you got 4 brains, right? Your central nervous system is your first brain, your heart is your second brain, your skin is your first brain. Your first brain is your gut. That's why they say every disease starts in the gut. So my goal was to attack the gut first, get you on a nice little cleanse, start juicing, right? I want you with 90% fruit, 10% vegetables. So that's why I sent you a specific juice plan to do on your juicer. And we're going to mix the phosphorus, which comes from the sugar, with the fruit from the sugar on the monosaccharide. We're going to mix that with the iodine. When we mix them two together, that's when the healing begins.
For those who prefer fresh juice or a smoothie in the morning, add a heaping tablespoon of our brain power powder to naturally increase brain function and boost energy levels for the entire day.
So, dealing with the brain fog, not remembering or recalling stuff, all we need to do is add the herbs that's required for the nervous system. Because the endocrine, brain, and nervous system and the adrenal glands is all connected. So my goal is to heal all these things. But it's just amazing that in the month that you're actually out of bed. You kind of reminded me of my stage 4 breast cancer patient that I helped heal through her healing journey. She couldn't get out of the bed. She was in pain. The chemo just shut her up. So when she ran into me, she did the same thing you did. Took a couple notes, got right to what I told her to do, and them abnormal cells moved from her breast to her upper respiratory to the lining of her intestines, and it was flushed out of her body. When she went back to the doctor, she was fully healed. So my goal is to see my people being healed, rebuild, and I want to restore physiology in the spiritual body and the emotional body. Sometimes you will get depressed. Sometimes you will get angry. When you're healing, that's when you're gonna get tested the most.
Mm-hmm.
Them cookies gonna be calling your name. The coffee with the aspartame that's gonna be calling your name. All this bad food gonna be calling your name. And we don't want to be like another professor with a whole bunch of M&Ms in our hand, crying ourselves to sleep every night. We want to let our people know, hey man, I just got through one day of detoxing. This was the most amazing feeling ever. You know what? If I can get through this day, I can get through the second day. All I did was juice and ate plant based. I tried to stay away from the sugar.
So I have a question. So, is there anything to add on to? Okay, so my vision is so okay. So the impact, it was like a tree that went through my car, and the impact was on this side of my face. Like that's why my
Mm-hmm.
jaw is out over here, and um, whatever, like everything that happened over here, like I can't see. Like I can see, but I can really see because of my left eye, if that makes sense. So
Mm-hmm.
like I'm straining this eye just to see, I can't tell, but if I do like close my eye, like everything's blurry.
Okay, remember I told you it's an herb called eyebright.
Eyebright is one of the organic herbs listed in the ingredients in both of our remedies for the brain.
So we're going to use the eyebright herb when we boil it, let it get nice and room temperature. We're going to use it as an eye wash. And then I want you to, on our website, we have a endocrine, brain, nerve, and adrenal gland tea. And then we have a brain power. It's called brain power. Now it already has everything you need in it for the nervous system. All the herbs I mentioned earlier, gotu kola, ginkgo leaf, valerian. It has eyebright in it as well. So this is going to strengthen your vision, and it's going to increase your endocrine nerve and brain adrenal glands, and everything's going to start working in connection. You said you already changed your shower head. Even most dermatologists won't even tell you to change your shower head. They would try to give you some lotion with chemicals in it.
Who taught us to change the shower head so that we're bathing in cleaner water? House of Healing's own agricultural engineer and water treatment specialist, Big Brother Native A. Salute.
So just by me telling you to change your shower filter, right? Because we know we're bathing in over 15 chemicals such as nitric acid, sulfuric acid. Potassium nitrate is what they use on firecrackers. That's what we're bathing in.
Your skin is your biggest organ of your body. Every time you put something on it, it's going to absorb through your bloodstream and become a part of your DNA. Deoxyribonucleic acid. What the House of Healing LLC is doing is we're healing the body on a cellular level. Right? This is not nothing new. You know what I mean? This is something beautiful. So when you have a nervous system issue, always remember we got to cleanse the endocrine, brain, nerve, and adrenal glands.
Now that we've heard part of her healing journey, let's listen to the story of why she came to House of Healing LLC to begin with.
So be ready. So go ahead and tell us about Leah, what happened.
Leah, tell us more about you.
So a year ago, I got into a wreck. I got into a fatal car crash, and what made it fatal was I died. I died. And I was dead on the scene. They had to cut me out the vehicle because my vehicle was like glued to the tree, my side of the vehicle, and so they had to like, you know, get me out of there. And then when I got to the hospital, they put me on life support, and I was on life support for about a year. I mean, not a year, a week. About 2 months. And I was paralyzed, and then I started feeling again, and I went from, you know, being in a wheelchair. I had broke my jaw. I broke my so like if this wasn't right here, you'll be able to see like the dent in my head. I broke my skull. I broke my collarbone. I broke my left shoulder blade. I broke my pelvic. I broke my tailbone, and I punctured a lung, and I ruptured my bladder.
Wow, God bless you.
Thank you. So when I woke up, I couldn't remember who I was. Like, I didn't know what was going on. I was like, I was losing it every day, you know. Like when I finally came to my senses or whatever, like the doctor came in, I mean, not the doctor, like the nurse was like, "Hey, I'm finna wipe you." Like, I'm like, "Why are you talking to me like that?" They're like, "Well, you know," they explain like you keep forgetting who you are every day. So I'm like, "Okay, I get it." And then, got out the bed. I seen that I tried to go to the bathroom. I couldn't even walk. I was peeing in a catheter for about 2-3 months. I was on a laxative for a long time because I couldn't use the bathroom. I had broke my tailbone. So it was definitely a journey. That's why the memory part. So the traumatic impressions on my brain. I suffer with I had suffered, like before I met you, I was suffering with anxiety really, really bad. So everything that went on in my childhood, I had memory loss, but when my memory started coming back, I was remembering everything that happened to me. So I would wake up in like cold sweats.
What she is describing is the resurfacing of repressed memories. This is usually due to some overwhelming trauma that has caused the individual to push these memories in the forms of thoughts and feelings to regions of the mind that are essentially inaccessible. These hidden thoughts and emotions, however, do affect our behavior and the ways that we relate to the world and to other people. They comprise the shadows that are illuminated during spiritual shadow work, which then will lead to inner child work, because it was the child who created the shadows to begin with.
I couldn't go outside. I didn't want to be around people. You know what I'm saying? Like I was good, you know, like, and I tried, like how I found out I couldn't do people was I went out, I was like, you know, I'm gonna try to go outside or whatever. I go with my friend, and I was on my phone, and she tried to stop me from tripping over something. And I literally like flipped the fuck out. Like,
Lash
you
out.
know,
Yeah.
I thought something was happening to me. Like I was like, okay, yeah, like I can't do this.
What she is describing are symptoms of complex post-traumatic stress disorder, which affects several centers in the brain, including the hypothalamus, which connects the entire nervous system to the emotional body, thereby causing the individual to become hypervigilant, fearful, jumpy, anxious, and hypersensitive.
I gotta go home. Like, or if I'm in the grocery store, there's a lot of people. Like, I had bad anxiety, but now I can go in the grocery store. It's like it's bad, but it's not as bad as it used to be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it was horrible. Like, I couldn't do it at all. Like, going outside driving, I can drive now. I can drive now. I can drive now.
How to know that you are healing. Number one, you have accepted that you have experienced a traumatic situation. Number two, you welcome support. Number three, you are gaining better control over your emotions regarding the situation. Four, you feel safe talking about it. Number five, you are feeling stronger. Number six, you no longer fear doing the thing that traumatized you. 7, you challenge yourself to do it again in spite of the fear. 8, you recognize your emotional triggers and you exercise a greater level of self-control. 9, you practice forgiveness, first for yourself and then for everyone to whom you have an emotional attachment. 10, you have fully accepted what you have experienced, and you feel comfortable now sharing your experience with the world.
So it was definitely a process, but ever since I've been doing what you told me to do, like I've been able to like go outside, get in my car, drive. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know exactly, like I guess the detox period, you know, the shower head like on my, you know, because it's not soft, it's not like a soft spot, but it's hollow for sure. You know, it's not as thick as my other side of my head, so it's I have less of a headache. You know, it like I can get up. Like it used to be days where I did not get up, like literally days I'll sit right here out, and it don't bother me as bad. Like I can get up with confidence instead of just sitting there and just not wanting to do anything.
Mm-hmm.
You taking baby steps
Yeah,
to the road.
baby step all in the right direction.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
love it. I'm really happy for you. We all rooting for you. We all are rooting for your full heal. You already came a long way. A lot of people can't bounce back like that.
No.
After all those like 6 or 7 injuries you told me, and you're up here smiling, you're up here saying, you know what, I will live. You know what, I
Mhm.
do.
I say, yeah.
You know, I am somebody. I do have a purpose on this earth, and I thank the Most High. Everything correlates on a result, which happens for a reason. It's a reason why we met today. It's a reason why a month ago you said, let me see what this brother talking about. You said your sister said, hey, you need to check out brother Yizreal. So
Caroline.
you keep a couple of notes, you listen to the information. I feel that an angel means an angle of light, and we are light workers. So the angles of light lead you to the water. In Hebrew, the word water means wisdom in heavens. So now you're attaining the wisdom and you're traveling through the heavens. We're getting these downloads for our ancestors telling, hey, this is what you need to do. You know what I mean? So I'm very happy for you. The question in the comments.
So yes, I was paralyzed. I broke my pelvic completely. So my pelvic is made up of screws. Um, well, not completely, like most of it though. Um, and I couldn't feel at first, and then I started feeling. So that's why like people be like, you know, how do you do it, or you know, like how you just get up here and smile like that? You know, it. I believe in God, in God.
Daughter, be of good comfort. Thy faith hath made thee whole.
I believe that, you know, God does live through you,
Though the body is dead because of sin, the spirit is life because of righteousness.
and I wouldn't be here, you know, without Him. I wouldn't have ran into you if it wasn't for Him. You know what I'm saying? Like I could have gave up a long time ago.
They that wait upon the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings as eagles. They shall run and not be weary, and they shall walk and not faint.
Like, and I didn't. And when I first came in here and I was telling her about it, I'm just like, it give me chills. It's giving me chills as I'm talking to you, or when you're talking. You know what I'm saying? Like I really do feel like people everybody's meant to meet, right? Now the reason is you have to figure that part out. And I feel like, you know, I need you in my life, and ever since I've met you, there's been nothing but, you know, what do you call it? Positivity, positivity, positivity. You know.
All to the Most High. Now, you said something about the doctor said you had like a year or something like that.
So yeah, so I have a tumor on my brain, um, where it okay, so like from when I got the MRI the first time to the second time, they're like, okay, this is like a fast the fuck, you know, not the fuck, they didn't say that, but the pace that it's growing, you know, it's pretty big, you know what I'm saying? So, it's growing faster, so I have about a year is what they said. So I'll know when I go there next month, like what they're gonna say next, you know,
Now, hold
as
on. Guess what? Next month we're gonna see some amazing results.
Yeah, I'm here for it. I'm rooting for it.
You're gonna be fully healed. You're gonna be like, damn, how did you do it, man? All you're gonna say is Mother Nature, Mother Nature, Mother Nature, and our
Hmm.
and
period.
drop the mic.
Right,
Okay.
top night. Hold up. I'm glad. Well, yeah, we rooting for you. If you ain't think I was your friend before, sis, you know we friends now.
A new commandment I give unto you, that you love one another as I have loved you. By this shall all men know that you are my disciples, if you have love for one another.
You got somebody that'll check on you. You need to talk. I'm here. And like I said, you uh definitely have somebody else here that's looking to learn. Like I said, I got my diabetes going. I have my anxiety, my PTSD from my domestic violence situation. So definitely, we're gonna have a lot of healing going on, and I'm here for it. A lot of spiritual healing.
So we got two angels right now that's gonna get this water and be healed. Like you said, diabetes, domestic situation. We all going through some stuff.
Hmm.
So let's come together. I got a gift. She got a gift. She got a gift. Let's use our gift to heal each other.
My God, I cried out to you for help, and you healed me.
We have the answers. We have the resources. Let's heal, rebuild, and restore our nation, and let's do this together. Together. I
Yeah,
appreciate
I'm here
you.
for
Your
it.
help.
I love this. This was awesome. Awesome. Awesome.